What's up, YouTube? I hope y'all are enjoying your week. I know I definitely am. So, when we last left off, I was in some random town in Alabama. I gotta tell y'all, Alabama is not racist, people. People were so friendly and nice to me in Alabama. I love Alabama. So then I headed on to Nashville, Tennessee. And I didn't really do much in Nashville. I just went to the Centennial Park, which had a replica of the Parthenon. And then I went to the Tennessee Historical Museum. That was pretty cool. It was free too, so I love free things. And then I headed on from Tennessee to Virginia. I did this road trip really fast. I mean, I'm moving to places every week. So on my way from Tennessee to Virginia, I got pulled over twice because it was a 10-hour drive. And so the cops searched my van for drugs, and they breathalyzer tested me, which I found kind of funny because I don't drink and I don't do drugs. So I told the cops I can't help it that I'm high on life, and that just made them think that I'm high even more. So I didn't really do much in Virginia. I just chilled, hung out, and then I went on to Washington, D.C. I had so much fun in D.C. yesterday. It was awesome because there was the National Cherry Blossom Festival that was going on, and so they were celebrating the cherry blossoms that Japan gave to us, and there was a whole bunch of performances, and I went to see the White House and all that tourism stuff. I was walking up the Roosevelt Monument with my drum strapped over my shoulder. I was playing it. That was like the best feeling ever. That was so thrilling. And I also went to a club on Friday night, but DC has no free parking anywhere. I mean, I enjoy DC as a tourist, but I definitely would never live there. I wouldn't recommend that anybody live there because everywhere you go, it says permit parking only, zone 1 permit parking, zone 2 permit parking Monday through Friday. So of course on Saturday and Sunday, people are just parking illegally and stuff. And they don't leave a space big enough for a van to fit in. So I finally found a parking spot in some ghetto neighborhood in DC, and I just parked there all week long, and there was like fire trucks in the street and 6 cops surrounding people, and there's fights breaking out and broken glass in the street. However, I only heard gunshots in the downtown area by the churches. I hadn't heard any gunshots since Orlando. But yeah, now I'm currently in some town north of Baltimore, Maryland. It seems like it's a predominantly Jewish area, which is cool. Maybe I'll go get some Jewish food. I just hope they're vegetarian friendly. And as far as my work situation goes, I wrote an article about creationism versus evolution, and that received 19 angry comments, which got me fired. So then I scrambled to find some more writing jobs, on Craigslist and the job boards, and I finally found some. So I'm still working, which is good. My van, I realized that it was not an oil leak or a transmission leak that I had. It was actually a power steering fluid leak. So I just been topping that off every few days or every 2 weeks or something. I definitely survived this cold, harsh winter. I remember somebody said, you can't survive 60 degrees. How are you going to make it up north? And, well, that was the truth. Back then when I was in Georgia, 60 degrees was fucking freezing to me, and that's because I'm from Florida. Our winters were 84 degrees. So I experienced an extreme temperature drop. I experienced like 25-degree nights in the van when it was snowing, and I had no heater. So I think next year I will definitely buy a Mr. Buddy heater. And I'm just so happy that spring is finally here. I mean, where I'm at, it's only 40 degrees and it's raining, so but to be quite honest, a 40-degree night is like something that I really long for sometimes, because it's nice and warm when it's 40 degrees, but anything below that and you gotta break out the hot water bottles and stuff. Yeah, my road trip is almost over because I'm only like 3 hours from New York City, and I'm gonna be living in New York City as a woman in my van. Can you believe it? So maybe I'll do some interesting updates for that. And I'm just so excited. I think after this I will go to Jersey, go sunbathing topless at the beach, and then go get some vegetarian Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia, and then I'll head to the Bronx to see my family. So I hope y'all are enjoying your lifestyle as much as I am, and I have included my social media links below so you can follow me. I always follow back. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message, or I don't know if there's a message feature on here on YouTube. There used to be when I was a teenager. So, yep, that's all for now. See you later.